It is a big deal when I want it to be, and at the same time, like, it's not really a big deal.
The headline exploded across the internet faster than anyone could have imagined. Aryna Sabalenka furious after Emirates signs Eala to a reported $2 million per year deal. Within hours, the story had taken over Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads, dominating sports conversations around the world. The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. Fresh off a shocking Wimbledon exit at the hands of Naomi Osaka, the world number one suddenly found herself at the center of another storm this time, not because of what happened on the court, but because of reports surrounding Eala's rapidly growing commercial success. As speculation spread across social media, fans began debating whether one of tennis's fastest rising stars had officially become the newest marketing sensation in the sport. Was this simply another major endorsement deal? Or had the spotlight begun shifting toward the next global tennis superstar? One thing was certain, the internet couldn't stop talking about it.
Obviously, I'm not really happy, and well done for Naomi and wishing her the best.
The headline spread across social media faster than an Emirates jet. Aryna Sabalenka furious after Emirates signs Eala to a reported $2 million per year deal. Within hours, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and countless fan pages were flooded with the same eye-catching claim. There was just one major problem. It wasn't true. Emirates did not sign Eala. The airline announced Aryna Sabalenka as its first-ever global tennis ambassador on January 15, 2026, in a widely reported partnership said to be worth around $2 million annually. That agreement was publicly unveiled by Emirates and covered extensively by major sports media. Yet somehow, a completely different story began circulating online. Instead of Sabalenka, viral posts attached the same reported figures, and even similar contract details, to 21-year-old Filipino tennis star Eala, despite there being no official announcement or evidence that such a deal existed. So why did Eala's name suddenly become the center of the conversation? And what did she actually say when asked about the wave of fake sponsorship stories? That's the part many viral posts conveniently left out. Before we continue, here's a question for you. Which global brand do you think will become Eala's first seven-figure international sponsor? Will it happen before the US Open concludes? Drop your prediction below. Name the company. Name the month. Let's see who gets it right. Now, here's why the timing made this story explode. Just 48 hours earlier, Eala had delivered one of the biggest victories of her career, defeating defending Wimbledon champion Iga Swiatek in straight sets, 7-6, 6-2. That stunning performance instantly elevated her profile around the world. As tennis fans celebrated the breakthrough victory, social media moved even faster than the news cycle itself. On one side stood Aryna Sabalenka, world number one, officially unveiled months earlier as Emirates' first individual tennis ambassador, complete with a special aircraft reveal and a landmark endorsement deal. On the other side was Eala, steadily building her career with legitimate sponsorships from brands such as Nike, Babolat, Globe, and BPI, but with no announced partnership involving Emirates. That's when the misinformation began spreading. Multiple nearly identical posts appeared across social media claiming Emirates had offered Eala a multi-million-dollar contract, complete with luxury travel perks and promotional benefits. Independent fact-checking organizations, including Verifiles, Rappler, and the Asian Journal, later reported that these claims were false and had no official basis. In many cases, the wording closely resembled reports about Sabalenka's genuine Emirates partnership, with only the athlete's name changed. The result? Millions of views, thousands of shares, and a story that simply wasn't true. The bigger issue isn't a rivalry between Sabalenka and Eala. It's how quickly misinformation can spread once a rising superstar captures the world's attention. Ironically, Eala herself has repeatedly urged fans not to believe every viral headline. She has acknowledged that fake sponsorship stories frequently circulate online and has encouraged supporters to rely on verified information instead. Meanwhile, her achievements on the court continue to speak for themselves. Every victory moves her closer to attracting major global sponsors through performance, not fabricated headlines. Here's the irony that made this story impossible to ignore. The official Emirates ambassador was heading home after an early Wimbledon exit. Meanwhile, the 21-year-old player who was falsely linked to an Emirates deal was leaving London as one of the tournament's biggest breakout stars. And there's one detail that perfectly captures the difference between viral fiction and documented reality. On February 27, 2026, while social media was still circulating false claims about an Emirates partnership, respected ABS-CBN sports journalist Diane Castillo documented Alex Eala's visit to Nike World Headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. That visit was real. The cameras were there. The reports were verified. While fake sponsorship stories were collecting millions of views online, the genuine conversations were happening behind closed doors with one of the world's biggest sports brands. That's the difference between headlines designed for clicks and achievements built through performance. Now let's talk about the opinion that matters most. Forget anonymous social media accounts. Forget viral Facebook pages. Listen instead to the players competing at the highest level. Following Alex Eala's remarkable Wimbledon victory, defending champion Iga Swiatek acknowledged the quality of Eala's performance, praising her aggressive baseline game, composure under pressure, and fearless approach on one of tennis' biggest stages. That's not fan hype. That's respect earned from one of the sport's elite champions. When a multiple-time Grand Slam winner walks into a press conference after losing and openly credits her opponent's level, no fabricated sponsorship announcement can add anything to that accomplishment. Performance speaks louder than rumors ever could. The bigger picture is becoming increasingly clear. For years, tennis fans across the Philippines have waited for a homegrown star capable of competing with the world's best. As Alex Eala continues to break through on the international stage, excitement naturally grows and unfortunately, so does misinformation. False endorsement stories spread because demand for good news often outpaces verified information. But real brands don't make decisions based on viral posts. They invest in results. And Eala is beginning to produce exactly the kind of results global sponsors notice. With the US Open Series approaching, followed by the US Open itself and the Asian hardcourt swing, every tournament represents another opportunity to strengthen her reputation. A deep run at any of those events could significantly increase her commercial value. Whether the next major endorsement comes from Nike, an international financial institution, a technology company, or another global brand, one thing is becoming increasingly obvious. The conversation is shifting from if Alex Eala lands a major international partnership, to when it happens. Her Wimbledon journey may have ended with a hard-fought loss to Jasmine Paolini, but her tournament accomplished something even bigger than a trophy. It introduced Alex Eala to millions of new tennis fans around the world. And throughout the rumors, speculation, and viral headlines, she stayed focused on what mattered most. Rather than fueling online drama, she thanked the Filipino fans whose incredible support made Wimbledon feel like home. That response said everything. While social media chased controversy, Alex Eala kept her attention on tennis. So let's return to the headline that started this entire discussion. No, Emirates did not announce a partnership with Alex Eala. No, there is no verified evidence that Aryna Sabalenka publicly attacked Eala over sponsorships. But there is something very real happening. A 21-year-old Filipino tennis star is climbing the rankings, earning respect from the biggest names in the sport, attracting attention from major global brands, and proving she belongs on tennis' biggest stages. That story doesn't need manufactured headlines. The results are speaking loudly enough on their own. Now it's your turn. Which company do you believe will become Alex Eala's first officially announced seven-figure global sponsor? Do you think it happens before the US Open concludes? Leave your prediction in the comments. Name the brand. Name the month. And let's see whose prediction proves correct when the next major announcement finally arrives. If you enjoy fact-based tennis coverage, player updates, and the biggest stories from the WTA Tour, subscribe and stay tuned because Alex Eala's journey is only getting started.